Something completely different now, and this is supposed to be a bit of fun. It's not often you get guests who say, come on then, beat me up. We're joined by Mark Wingfield from MAX, which looks at conflict management and self-defence. Now, you may have heard him sparring verbally with Aleena the other day, but today he's in a pretty special suit, which is going to allow me to attack him. And, morning. Well, let me get a word in edgeways, will you? And I'm going to beat him up, basically, which is not often you get an opportunity to do things like that. Mark, good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning, Shane. Nice to see you.
Love this. Can I just do that first of all? Ooh. Give people an idea of that. So you look like a demented American footballer in your gear.
Yeah, it's like an American football on speed, isn't it?
Now, you were talking about conflict management, and I heard you chatting to Alina as well.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things, you put the dark glasses on and get very aggressive, and how to deal with that. That's what you do, isn't it? You teach people how
absolutely.
to deal with those situations.
It's all about dealing with the fear that we all have in a very threatening situation, and the adrenaline that's pumping around your body, how to use that as your rocket fuel to get you out of danger. So most of the time we can use the techniques to keep people away. 80% of people you'll keep away just with verbal techniques, the stances, the way that you look, and the way that you act.
This is the stuff like sort of, you know, keeping people, putting the arms up and saying, you know, using the right tone of voice and saying, keep away, and talking to them in a correct way.
Absolutely.
Most of the times that'll work.
Most of the times that'll work. 80% of the time that'll work.
The
now,
20% that it doesn't,
we have something else.
This is what we're talking about today, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
So, what are you teaching? You're teaching what, self-defence techniques, or are you talking aggression techniques?
Well, there's nothing wrong with a preemptive strike, as we call it, if you're being threatened. Now, we get all the bad news about, you know, people being taken to court because they've assaulted somebody. Actually, the law works pretty well, and we hear only the bad news stories, really. You are within your rights to attack people if you feel under threat. Sometimes it's appropriate, and we call that self-protection rather than self-defence, because self-defence is defending yourself when you've been attacked. But most people know the term self-defence, so we use that as well.
People worry about this, though, don't they? Because the law gets very complicated then when they talk about you can use force, but only that which is deemed to be the same amount of force that was going to be used against you, or that you were in fear that was going to be used against you. And that's where people get a bit confused by it all, don't they?
Well, we go through the definition of reasonable force as per the Crown Prosecution Service, which is, there's two elements. The first one is, was any force required at all? And if it was it reasonable in the circumstances? And that's a subjective judgment every time.
Yeah. And also one made in the cold light of day, which is not how you're making that decision, are you, of course?
Yeah, and that's where this training can help you considerably, because if you're managing the adrenal stress, you can think more effectively.
You were telling me the other day, and it stuck with me, and it was about a week ago we had this conversation.
Yeah.
Were you saying that all the blood drains away, or a lot of the blood drains away from your brain?
Yeah.
And doesn't allow you to make the most rational of decisions?
Absolutely. It's a perfectly natural function. We're built for 200,000 years ago, where the blood drains from our thinking function. We've seen the big brown bear in the corner about to rip our head off.
We were out of there. We were gone, weren't we?
Exactly. Or you could fight it if you had something to fight it with and you were cornered. So that's what the adrenaline's for. You know, we're not there anymore. This is 200,000 years later, but we haven't evolved. So we've still got the blood rushing to our limbs, and the adrenaline, which is the rocket fuel to get us out of a situation. This time we generally use it, and we're exhausted in the evening because we're burning too much adrenaline. All
right, tell me about the suit, because this is a US creation, is it, this thing?
Yeah, this system was developed well over 20 years ago in the States, and this suit, it may look a bit Heath Robinson, but it's actually development 20 years of experience of people getting hurt developing this suit, so it doesn't hurt people when they're inside. And you know, there have been lots of different creations evolved, and this is 2008.
All right. I mean, in terms of what you've got an American football helmet.
Yep.
Significant padding around it, and also gaffer tape all around that as well to make sure that the padding's all there. And then moving on, you've got your shoulder pads again. They're all very much the chest protection, all very much like an American footballer suit as well. If I lift your trouser leg up, and I know we should really have lunch first, but if I lift your trouser leg up as well, you've also got, what have you got there? You've got really big, where are they from, those
they're
those shin
from
pads?
my karate background, so they're just all...
They're karate shin pads, that you wear there. You've got knee protectors there as well.
Yeah, because when I go down to the floor, I don't want to hurt my knees.
All right, and also you've got thigh protection as well, and also for the crown jewels as well. You've also got protection there. You've got it's like almost like it's like the cricketers would be aware of a box, but it's a box with padding on, isn't it, as well?
There's actually a box within a box. There's a box in there.
Yeah.
Normal jock strap and all the rest of it. But I've also got what we call the groin guard, and I'll give you a quick whee.
There's your groin guard, yeah. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
I was going to eat in a little while, but I've gone off it, funnily enough, now. I don't know now. I'm not so keen. So you've got all that padding on. You've got your gloves on as well, forearm protection as well there. How long does it take you to get into this gear?
Give me a couple of minutes and I'll put the suit on.
All right.
The helmet on, rather.
And then we're ready to go then, yeah? And basically, what do you want me to do? Because communication's not going to be the best. You want me to attack you, do you?
No, what we do is you attack in defence of yourself, essentially. So
you're going to come at
I will
me.
threaten you.
Yeah.
And then I'll go for you, and you respond.
Okay.
And we teach 3 basic things: going for the eyes, which is just forming a bird beak, effectively with your fingers.
Yeah, finger and thumb, yeah.
Yeah. A palm heel strike using the fleshy, soft part. And we use knees as well. So if you want to give me a few palm heel strikes and strikes to the eyes, and you won't be able to miss them.
Yeah, they're all netted up as well, aren't they? So
they are indeed.
Get in there. All right, you get your helmet on.
Okay.
We'll be with you after Earth, Wind and Fire. Earth, Wind and Fire, December 1978. Good morning, it's the Breakfast Show, BBC Radio Derby. I've done some weird things in my time. But you, mate, you are the weirdest bloke I've ever had on the show. Mark Wingfield joins us. Yeah, so you're in there somewhere, aren't you?
I've heard worse insults.
Yeah, if I put the microphone there like that, we can actually hear, and I can just about see you inside there as well. You got your helmet on.
You can see a lot more than I can see, I can assure you.
You can't, I was going to say, you can't actually see a lot in there at the moment, no?
No, I have to keep on sort of bending down quite extravagantly to see where my feet are or anything, really.
Okay, now the idea is, and this is what you do on the courses, isn't it, of course?
It is, yeah.
You put all this gear on, and then you were just talking through what you're going to do. Just remind people at home what's going to happen then. You're going to come at me aggressively, and I got to fend you off defensively. Is that really what we're talking about?
Yeah, essentially what we do is, we've done the intimidation. We wind the course up gradually, so you don't fight the suit first of all, because it's that'd be quite dangerous to do.
Yeah.
Now, what we'll have already done is a couple of menaces. This is the fight scenario. So
when you say a couple of menaces, that's like verbals, is it? Or...
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
So they'll keep 80% of people away from you. The 20% who are fueled on booze, drugs or both, that won't listen to any reason or be distracted, you may have to defend yourself. So this is what this part of the course is all about. Okay,
so should we give it a go then?
Okay.
All right then, and nobody try and post a letter in him, all right, because he really hates that when that happens. He just like a little postbox there. Colin, you're going to hold that for me?
I am.
I'll take my glasses off just in case they get broken, because they're worth more than I am. So I'll leave those there as well. Shall I take me... Can I see? Did somebody say there's somebody there? Can I see something?
Can you see?
I can hear the voices, but I can't really see anything. Okay, so right, what am I going to do then, Mark? You're going to come at me, are you?
You just cut me up, didn't you?
Yeah.
You just cut me up on the road.
Get away! Stay away from me! Stay away!
Well, you don't stay away. You just cut me up. You nearly right me off the road, you.
Get back! Get back!
Get back?
Get back! Yeah.
Just
get back! Just get back! Well, you screamed like a girl then, didn't you? Are you all right? How did I do?
I'm still here.
I think I broke my wrist. Boy, it's really... Do you know what? It's really morning. It's quite aggressive, isn't it? Even though... I mean, I don't know whether the suit makes it worse or better in a way. Kind of in a way... Oh, it's horrible. He's just took the helmet off. You're so ugly. Did I do all that damage?
Sorry about that.
It is. It's kind of like you're sort of coming quite aggressively, and you kind of adrenaline. You don't, even though you think you're going to control it, you don't, do you? Really? It's kind of...
And your scenario, even though you're in a car park here, you would have felt adrenalised.
Yeah.
As I do in the suit as well, of course. It's not a real situation, but it feels real at that moment.
How many times a week are you doing this thing now, Mark?
It's difficult to say. That this is a fairly new course for us, so.
Who's doing it? I mean, that's the thing. Really, who's doing the course? How many people are doing this? And
well, we get a minimum of 10 people in. Have a maximum of 20 at a time, and we need at least 10 to get the group environment, because it's very much a learning process. It's a journey as you go through it, because people will say as much or as little as they want in the ring, you know, while they're there on the course.
Yeah.
You just want to learn to look after himself, or I've been bullied at school, or I've been beaten up, or whatever it happens to be. And we try and create a scenario that's going to be useful for them. So it's all very, very practical.
And just trying it, of course, means that when they're in that situation, it helps them out immensely as well.
Absolutely. And they go away with newfound confidence and assertiveness. So
I know Aleena kept them as well, but we'll keep your details. Thank you so much for dressing up as well.
Thank you,
Can I kick you in the groin before you...
You can, yeah. Please do.
Oh, look at that. It's not often you get it. What's the matter with Colin Bloomfield's looking at me in disgust? Go on, have a go. Kick him in the groin. He loves it. Go on, look at him.
Can I do it hard?
Yeah, do it as hard as you like.
No, don't take a run up. I can't watch that. No, go on then. Just.
See the look on his face there.
Yeah, he's all right. He's okay. He's in the groin. Where is your groin? What is the matter with you?
Sorry.
I knew. I'm sorry. He's just built funny,
It's all right,
Mark.
I'm padded, don't worry.
I don't know what to say. We'll keep your details here. If anybody's interested, wants to learn about the course, then we'll pass those on as well. Thanks,
Shane.
Shane.
Thank you very much indeed
for joining us. And Colin, biology. We're going to do with you next to find out where people keep their groin. It is.